everyone, welcome to Gentle Wake Up and Flow. Today we'll work on waking up our spine and our whole body. So let's feel ourselves settling into the sit bones and closing our eyes and taking a moment to focus on the breath. And take some deep, nourishing breaths. Arriving here in the moment. Clearing the mind. Let's take a couple more of these deep breaths, filling the inside with air, relaxing out. Lovely. And then let's keep the hands on the knees as we come back to our normal breath or our rhythmical breath, breathing at the diaphragm. And let's do some spinal flexing as we come forward and back. Inhale forward, look up, exhale back. Take it really gently, so we're not kind of forcing the body forward and back. It's just really very light movements, and the shoulders move forward a little bit, the shoulders move back. Yeah, the chest moves back, the chest moves forward, the pelvic area moves forward, the pelvic area moves back. Everything's really gentle, and we can also look up with the chin and down with the chin. Beginning to move and enjoy the movement, really gentle. That's it. Lovely. And let's do a couple more on this side. Okay, come back to center, and then let's change the cross of the legs if you're cross-legged. If not, then maybe if you've got the feet in, bring them out, or if you've got them out, bring them in. All right, so changing the cross of the legs, feel that you're settling into this side on the hips and the thighs. Yeah, hands on the knees again. And again, very gently beginning to, or continuing to go into our spinal flex. Really gently moving forward and back. Feel that the mind is following the movement, and this helps to clear the mind and bring you into the practice. Lovely, and continue a couple more rounds of this. Lovely, and then come back to your center. Breathing in, breathing out. Right, let's outstretch the legs. And bring your hands to your thighs, sit bones back. Stretch up the toes, and we'll gently begin to slide down the legs with the exhale. And sit up with the inhale. Take the shoulders back. Lovely. So exhale, slide. Light stretch in the hamstrings and the lower back. Inhale up. The exhale down. That's it. Inhale up. Just taking it easy, waking up the body for the week. Inhale up and exhale into the forward fold. And as you let the hands travel down the legs and up, you can feel that you're Just releasing in the shoulder, under the shoulder blade a bit as well. Yeah, as you go down and up. Lovely. It's really nice. I want to do some more of those. Oh, that's it. Okay, lovely. Let's take a couple more of those. Yeah, you might start to feel a little looser in the hamstrings as you go through. And then stay in the forward fold for a couple of breaths. And gently curl yourself back up again and have a little point and flex of the toes. Okay, and then come onto all fours and just check the weight is even through the knees and the hands, so it's not all in the hands. Yeah. So you kind of lean back a little bit so that the weight isn't all over the hands. Yeah, just a little bit. So you're in that kind of nice balanced position between the hands and the knees. Okay, and then we'll do some spinal flexing here, which would the one that we'll do is cat cow. So we'll do the normal one. Yeah, just the general cat cow. So inhale up. Exhale, arch the back, shoulders back. Lovely. Inhale, forward with the chest. Again, do this in a way, yeah, we might do this much more vigorously and we might stretch much more into it, but do it in a way like we were when we were sitting. So it's quite a nice, gentle stretch of the back as we bring the chin in, tuck the tailbone under, and it's quite nice and gentle as we look up. Just taking it easy with the body. It's quite nice to do a practice where we are just really being aware of moving gently into one pose and then the other, maybe more gently than we might normally do. Yeah, we're just taking our time, just listening to the body, just feeling how it feels to be moving into the place, but maybe not totally to the edges. Allowing the body to move and flow and wake up and enjoy. It's quite a lovely practice when you're kind of tired and you need a little bit of time just to be gentle with yourself. Need a little bit of time to wake up slowly. Lovely. And let's take a couple more of these. And then push back and come back, come down, maybe open the knees a bit wider, maybe bring the toes in and come down to a child's pose. Maybe bend the elbows so you're not outstretched too much in the hands, and bring the forehead down to the mat, unless you need a block or a cushion under the head. Or maybe you can make a little fist with the hands and pop. I quite like to do that when it's first thing in the morning. My body's just waking up, just to be very gentle and not overstretch. Just taking some time, breathing in, breathing out. And take another couple of breaths here. Lovely. And then bring your hands back to the mat and push yourself up and tuck your toes under. Yeah, just push back towards the toes, having a little toe stretch. Walk the hands up to the knees and bring your knees up together and come up to standing. Okay. Place the feet on the floor underneath the sit bones, so at hip width apart. And feel the feet connecting to the earth. Feel that sense of feet at the earth. And then start to rock towards the toes and back to the heels. And feel the weight coming through the feet to the toes and back to the heels. So it's almost like you're giving your feet like a self-massage. Okay, just kind of feeling the weight coming towards the toes and then back to the feet. And it's really lovely, kind of just rocking forward and back. Rocking forward and back. That's it, lovely. And then bring yourself back to a central place where you've got the triangle of weight for your feet. Yeah, and then let's do that with the neck. So bring the neck down to just kind of relax the neck. Relax the neck. My tongue got in a twist then. Relax the neck down into the chin, but without drawing it right down. Just kind of relax it down and then look up. So again, it's very gently moving the neck area. We can get quite stiff in the neck when we sleep. So this is good little movement for a wake me up. Gentle flow. Just getting the energy back into the neck, loosening off the neck. Lovely. And the neck is connected to the spine. Let's take a couple more of those. Still really nice and grounded through the feet. All right, so come back to center. Let's actually, can you bring your hands to your hips like that, but keep the feet where they are, and have the kind of elbows, instead of going back, move them forward. In fact, let's take them forward and then just take them back a little bit. So you're kind of moving them forward, back. So that's quite a nice little movement forward and back. That's quite a nice little movement also for the shoulders. Take your time, also for the wrists. If it gets too much for the thumbs or the fingers, you can always make little fists like that with the hands and pop the knuckles in to, I quite like doing that. If my wrists haven't warmed up. Yeah, just tuck the knuckles in. And you can probably see with the breath, inhale as the elbows go back. Lovely, and inhale. Sorry, exhale as they come forward. So inhale back, exhale forward. There, that's it. Okay, and then we're going to keep the hands on the hips. Maybe just let them be wherever they feel natural. And then we're going to start to swing the pelvic area forward and back. So feel that you could bend the knees and feel that you're tucking the tailbone under and just coming forward with the pelvic area. That's it. Just get used to bending the knees, tuck the tailbone under. Tuck the tailbone under. So the tailbone is going back and up and then tucking under and forward. Pelvic area is going forward. Lovely. Right, now come back. Let's do a couple more of those. I've been doing that, haven't I? A couple more. There we go. Right, now come back to center. Now bring your arms up above your head and take hold of the elbows. So now you've got a lovely stretch all the way from the heels to the elbows. Okay, but we're going to do a little kind of flex. So we flex the whole body. So we kind of round off. Yeah, so tailbone forward, nice rounded back. Elbows come forward and chin comes in. All right, and then inhale and stretch back up again. Okay, so exhale, bend the knees a little bit, arch in the back, bring the elbows down a bit. Inhale. Look up, you could look up a little bit. Yeah, exhale. Let me just see how you're going there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So just kind of go down wherever it feels comfortable, bringing the elbows forward, inhale up. Oh, yeah, that really wakes up the chest and ribs, front ribs. Let's do a couple more. on this side. All right, bring the elbows down. Let's have a little shake out of the arms before we go on the other side. That's it. Shaking out. Okay, and then we'll bring the elbows and take hold of the elbows the other way. Oh, my ponytail's in the way. So feel that you're lifting off. That's it. Okay, so we've got the elbows the other way. So the shoulders are enjoying this stretch with them in this position. And inhale, and then exhale, shoulders forward, tuck the tailbone under. Just kind of curling all the way through the body then, from the tailbone all the way to the shoulders, the elbows. Lovely, inhale up. Exhale down. Oh, that's good, inhale. That's a wake me up movement if ever there was one. Lovely, inhaling. Exhaling. Lovely, and can we do a couple more? Rest if you need to, though. I know it can feel a little bit intense. Lovely, and then bring the hands round and give them a bit of a shake out, maybe even have a bit of a bounce. All right, so have your feet at hip width apart and circle the hips around in one direction. And circle the hips around in the other direction. Okay, and come back to center. All right, so our classic wake up the spine pose would be forward fold, and then we kind of exhale and we roll up through the spine. Yeah, so can always wake up the spine like that. That's quite a good one. We can always probably remember this one as well. Lovely. So inhale, stretch up with the hands. Exhale. I'd probably soften the knees by bending them. Yeah, with it being in the morning. Just kind of soften out. That's it. And take a moment, take a couple of breaths, maybe knit the navel in. Lovely. And then bend the knees a little bit more. Inhale. Start to tuck the tailbone under a little bit. So it's like you bend the knees a bit more and then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Flowing up, but taking your time with a nice long exhale. Lovely. Inhale, stretch up with the hands. Yeah, you could do this without the hands as well, without the arms, if you were on the catch-up and weren't using your arms. Okay, so stop calling the recordings catch-ups because we're not catching up. There's plenty of them to do whenever you want. Lovely, when you're on the recording. Lovely, when you've chosen to do a class on your own, at home, on the recording. Lovely, so inhale. Exhale, curl up through the vertebrae, tuck the tailbone under a little bit. That's it. That's really going to wake up that spinal area. I quite like doing these while I'm making my coffee in the morning when I first get up. Lovely. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, come down. Bend my knees a little bit. That's it. Just take a breath in. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, roll up. So should we do two more? Yeah, as we've been doing two more. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, nice and soft. It might be that you keep the legs straight for the last couple if you feel like you've warmed up enough. When you go down, and then bend your knees. Inhale, exhale. You can actually roll up without bending your knees. I know I always say bend your knees and then roll up, but I was always taught in a dynamic class roll up without bending the knees. So, I mean, we could have a go at that if you wanted to. So we go down. Lovely, inhale. And exhale, roll up through the vertebrae. Oh, it does feel slightly different as well, so that's quite nice. There we go. Oh, roll up and just allow yourself to settle And if you feel a little bit dizzy, bring the chin down to the chest and then come back up through the center. Right, feel into your feet now, yeah? And feel, yes, we're rolling the hips again, but feel like you're rolling the weight through your feet. Yeah, so feel the weight coming into the toes and round and then down one of the sides and then to the heel and round the heel and down the sides again. Yeah, I'm just keeping my hands nice and relaxed down. Lovely, and then let's go round the other way. All right, lovely. So bring your hands to your thighs. And we're going to kind of take the shoulders back, chest up, tailbone back. Lovely. And then we're going to arch. Yeah, so you've got the hands sort of there. So inhale forward, exhale. So hands, just keep the hands where they are, but they can come back a little bit as you inhale and forward a bit as you exhale, kind of in the same, just on the top thighs sort of thing. They're not sliding down the thighs, they're just sliding round. So inhale out, exhale in. Lovely, inhale out, exhale in. It's a bit like cat-cow, but we're standing up. And let's take a couple more of those. Oh, that's it, really great. Right, let's roll our, slide our hands down our knees and come onto all fours. Yeah, and this time let's do rolling cat-cow. All right, so I think we did this a couple of weeks ago, so you probably remember it anyway, but we arch up like this and we push back with the exhale, and then we bring the tailbone up, and we make a bow shape in the back, and we inhale as we into the chest as we come forward. Exhale, rolling round, and inhale, swooping forward. So rolling cat-cow. It might be that you feel like you're pushing back as you exhale. You could even bring the sit bones all the way down towards the ankles, and then we kind of swoop the chest up, look up, and swoop forward. There's a lot of movement for the spine going on there. And then the challenging bit is, can we turn this around? All right, so we're going to exhale as we come forward and then drop the chest and look up. Inhale as we push back. Yeah, because we've got the chest open. Exhale as we come forward, sweeping forward and rolling. And inhale, you could even bend the elbows a bit as we go back. Yeah, it's a little bit more challenging going around that way because we're kind of not used to it. Remember, still inhale as the chest comes forward and you look up and you push back. Let's do a couple more of those. That's really good. One more. And as you're inhaling and pushing back, exhale and continue back to your child's pose and relax down. You might find now on the second child's pose, you can get the head down to the floor a bit easier. Bend the elbows so you're not too outstretched in the arms, so it's quite nice and soft in the shoulders. And allow yourself a few moments breathing and relaxing here. Feel that the forehead is connected to the earth. So this is our third eye point. Almost like you're giving that a little bit of a massage. And we're going to rock the head just a little bit from side to side. So it's almost like you're giving your Third eye, a little massage, but also the head, the neck is loosening off. I would like to do stuff that loosens off my neck first thing in the morning. That's it, lovely. Okay, that's really good. So this is like a little twist. Maybe look a little bit further over to one side and then the other. Like massaging the whole forehead. Oh, that's it. Take another couple of breaths anywhere you feel tightness in the spine. And then inhale, exhale. So emerge, bring yourself up to sitting. And allow yourself to find a comfortable seat. That's it. So we're definitely have warmed up our spine quite a bit today. All right. Take a breath in and out and bring your chin down. Just moving the chin, not the rest of the back, but you could kind of encourage the shoulders back a bit. Yeah, and let the chin relax down towards the spine. Just found a little hole in my nice top. It's don't last long, do they? Lovely. And then bring your head up and close your eyes and breathe some lovely light white energy through the body as you inhale, and some lovely light white energy through the body as you exhale. Just surround yourself in lovely light, bright white energy as we breathe and relax for a few moments. One more minute, enjoy this light, bright energy, and I'll be quiet.